All right, the time is now 5:37. I went to go take little Miss Coco for a walk yesterday, and I turned right back around as soon as I opened that door and realized how humid and hot it was.
Wow, I'm sure you turned around and she probably turned around as well. She probably ran outside real quick because, Taylor, let me tell you, I love my niece. She's awesome, but you know, she's a diva. She's the queen. I recognize as soon as I walked in the house who is running the show there.
Yes, it is Coco's world. We're just living in it.
Absolutely. You got to listen to the queen, baby, because she's going to tell you exactly how it goes.
And if you don't listen, trust me, she will make sure you listen.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wanya learned real quick.
I know my boyfriend's dog. He'll just take you around and around and around the block. He doesn't care how hot it is. He's going to go around and around.
Wow.
And so I'm the person who's sweating and trying to keep my peace of mind. And that's going to be the whole thing for today. Hot, humid. You're probably going to be sweating, but best day to go to the pool for sure. Here's a live look now at a quiet start to the day from the National Fairgrounds in Perry. And you're probably going to notice when you walk out the door, the humidity is going to hit you in the face. Right now in Perry, we're talking temperatures in the mid-60s and dew points in the mid-60s, so humidity is at 100%. So you definitely will notice it walking out the door. The reason why we're sitting so hot and humid, you can thank that to a high pressure system located just to our north, pumping in warm, moist air from the Atlantic Ocean into our area. So something to keep in mind today is that you definitely need to drink a lot of water if you're going to be heading outdoors anytime for the next few days at least. For right now, current temperatures around the area sitting in the 60s and 70s, 69 now in Gray, 66 in Byron, 66 in Fort Valley, and 69 in Montezuma. Area-wide, we're seeing the same 60s and 70s on the map, 70 now in Vidalia, 66 in Swainsboro, and 67 now in McRae. Now, when you have dew point temperatures that match the actual air temperatures, like in Perry, where you saw we had 100% humidity, that means you start to see some lower lying fog. You're seeing now all the way from Bibb County down into Houston and Peach counties. So if you encounter any fog in any areas this morning, just be careful. Use your low beams and pay attention to other people on the road. The fog will lift off by the mid-morning, and we're going to start to warm up as well. Temperatures rising to the mid-70s by 8 a.m. and upper 80s by lunchtime. But it still will be beautiful. Not a cloud in sight for your lunchtime. Sunny skies all the way through. Then, just like any other day in the summer, you have the opportunity to see maybe a stray shower or two. Definitely a less coverage chance for rain for today, so no worries about any widespread rain, but you could have the opportunity to get a hit or miss shower, so just keep the umbrella on you just in case. Otherwise, it's going to be hot. Temperatures rising into the mid-90s for today. Now, our rain chances may be small for today, but they will kind of ramp up with the heat as we head into the late week. For Thursday and Friday, we have a 50 to 60% chance of rain on both days, and we're going to die down, but that's all ahead of a cold front that will roll through the area very slowly. So let's time this one out. Through Thursday morning, we will stay dry, but then right around lunchtime is when we start to see those showers start to pop up around the area. Then once this cold front starts to slowly sink to the south, it will give the opportunity to see some rain chances roll through the area. Now, Friday will be our best coverage of rain as that cold front kind of stays somewhere between South Georgia and North Florida, giving us the opportunity to see rain over and over and over again. So for Friday afternoon, expect some rain across the area, much needed at that, but just be weather aware, especially because we do have an outlook for severe weather for places south and east of Macon as we head into Friday afternoon. So just be careful. The main threat's probably going to be just damaging winds and some small hail. Now, it is the first day of June and the first day of hurricane season, and we already had Hurricane Agatha in the Pacific make landfall in Mexico. But that low pressure system kind of degraded and then came back into the Gulf of Mexico and is trying to revamp itself. So there is a big chance for some development over the next 5 days and a 50% chance of development over the next 2 days. Now, we have a smaller outlook for some tropics going on just to our south and east. It has a 20% chance of developing, but probably not likely that this will produce any type of named storm. But if the one in the Gulf produces a named storm, it will be named Alex. Now, we're going to stay in the summertime pattern really for the next 7 days. Temperatures staying in the mid-90s for the next couple of days before we cool down, quote unquote, behind our cold front to the upper 80s.